Oh, like a carnival?
Yeah.
Where's this carnival? Walking distance.
Yeah.
You want to do some rides?
I don't think there's rides there.
Oh.
It's more of like a market, maybe.
Hmm. And then we have River Rock Casino and Resort. We're on the hotel side. Oh, look at the mountain there, but lots of clouds. I don't think I seen the clouds there, or the mountain there yesterday, because it was too cloudy.
Okay.
There, you got some cherry blossoms. Right here on this side here.
No. Here.
Okay, so maybe we can go downstairs and you can take pictures of all those cherry blossoms. So all the cabs here are red.
I think it's the company.
Richmond Taxi. We'll go to the pool first and then you can take a picture of the cherry blossoms. I thought you're charging it.
Yeah. Remove it.
Oh, okay. And we're going there later if they have room. Gordon Ramsay and try a Wellington. See if it's to die for.
I guess it depends on your preference and on your taste buds.
Yeah.
And sometimes it depends on the day.
The buffet. Oh, you have to go downstairs. I thought it was here. When does a spa open? You don't have a hour here? Hmm.
A lot of the music I listen to is stuff that I like, or it's mixed.
Started in the gym. Oh, the gym? Here's the gym. Oh, there's people. Here's the water slide. And the weight room. swimming.
Can we go out in there on the back?
I don't know. What is it? There's a exit only, no re-entry. That's what it says there.
So we have to go around or something to go back?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's check
Check what?
outside. You don't have to go there, right?
No, I think I got good footage from out here.
And not only that.
I'll use it again when we're actually gonna be swimming.
And also there's people there. You can.
Yeah. There too. Hopefully. There's no.
No. We need a little bit more sweater. I need a hood. So I have to wear my.
So you're gonna wear the backpack? Wait, how do you go up there? Oh, that's part of the buffet, I think, right?
Oh yeah. I think if it's nicer, like you can just go in the buffet and get like a small plate and a drink and sit out there.
Maybe. Have a proper coffee, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if they're open.
No alcoholic beverages. Yeah. The altar.
Patio. So this is all rubber.
Okay, now we can see the front of this. Or the back of it. Oh, the back. These are colorful. Now, is that also cherry blossom or is that something else?
So where's that boat?
Maybe they have to pay to hang to stay.
It's a seasonal like
See my breath. Oh, you don't have it. I'm holding this. Five. Oh, jeez.
Take a picture.
Oh.
There's a nice view here.
Yeah.
Did you get it? Is it recording?
Yeah, it was recording. That's so close and big.
It was like if we did like this,
Yeah.
we'd get it too. Maybe one more.
Okay. You're recording? You're recording.
It's a timer.
Oh.
I wonder how often is the thing comes to play. Oh, there's another one.
You can hear it?
Or maybe not. Play, it's already here.
Yeah. I need you to hold this. That's your phone.
I don't know. Or no timer is okay too.
What is it here? Timer.
Just a,
Oh, where's the 3?
there's no 3.
Used to be 3.
Go get the
So,
no,
upwards?
stand up maybe. Yeah,
And
there you
then-
go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
We're going home or what?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can just cross. Bebe. Just cross. Oh wait, hold on. One more car. Oh. Okay. Okay. Should we request some slippers and tissue? Okay.
The next station is Marine Drive.
Yeah. Well, it's supposed to warm up to 20 degrees on
On the outside.
We come back to Ontario.
It's fine.
And then it's 7:28.
One more and then.
We got a good deal or something.
This train is for waterfront.
Is that what she's doing?
Oh, I don't know. They have her arrived in Stanley Park. I thought this was a real person, and there's actually a flower on here. It's pretty cool.
Oh, thank you so much.
You want? Yeah, sure.
Yes, thank you.
Here, I'll
This
do it.
way.
You want it?
Yes.
I got it. Yeah.
He looks like a pro.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's take a selfie.
Yeah, and then I guess we take the path going all the way to whatchamacallit. There's supposed to be a bridge that takes us there. And what is this, wings? What's up with these wings? Oh, be careful where you step. What is this thing? I don't know what this. What is this thing here? Oh, it's right here. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, beautiful on this sculpture. Beautiful. Wow.
It's
Okay,
this
one.
Solo by Natalie, City of Vancouver. There we go. So I'm guessing this is the pathway to Stanley Park. We have to take a bridge going to the other side. I think that's up ahead in front there. Ah. Maybe I'll take a video with the glasses too. Hey Meta, start recording. Selfie. Then one more direction facing that way. So you could have the sea life, go on a boat and live there.
Oh.
You have your Canada Post, harbor cruises.
Oh, we're on the wrong side? Yeah. No worries.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you wanna go check out this?
No, that's the wrong direction.
Those are the information if you wanna rent a bike.
Where?
Right there, that building. They say that's an I.
So you wanna rent one over there?
Go check out.
Yeah, we're on the wrong direction.
No, we're in the right side. Look at the sign.
Oh. So they're in the wrong direction then. Okay. So do I.
Right in the back. Right in the back.
Right out there.
I think I saw the, not here, like over there. I saw a bunch of bikes over there. Oh.
Okay, no, we're gonna go into that, and we're gonna go that way.
Bye-bye. Look at this map here. So we are here, and then this is the
There's a
entire.
restaurant there.
Yeah, plenty. Okay.
So, fish house. Stanley Park.
The fish house. You can eat. There was 11. Where is the 11? Oh, and then right here, so bathroom over there. So let's keep going to the nearest bathroom.
Where's the?
I don't see 11. Where's 11?
Where's the wall or something? The sea wall or whatever you call it. They call it. Lost Lagoon.
What do we have here? Tree with spikes. It's a real tree. Was a real tree. Oh, the tiny ones?
Baby fish.
Like they're kind of like guppies in a way. I don't know if I was able to capture that. It's too far away and too small.
What is that? Oh, a seal.
Is that a seal?
Or something.
Or a dolphin?
A duck.
Is it a duck? Why does it look shiny?
Oh yeah. Sea lion. Come here.
Is it a sea lion? A seal? What is a seal? Oh, no, it's hiding. Just disappears.
Right into that drain.
Hi.
Well, there's a bunch of fish, all a school of fish right there. Maybe it's gonna eat.
And where did the thing go? Or maybe a tutor or something.
I guess he just disappeared.
I think it's a sea lion.
Yeah. Look at that. So you got the boats and the buildings. The shitty. Okay, 3, 2, 1, smile. Huh? A hotel, or no hotel.
Yeah, she had
Horse
put the stud in and then that little thing
tour.
curved around the bar. If you press on the right different way, then it becomes you get the secret.
And I will introduce you to my two very handsome co-workers as we get going. Away we go. Thank you, Liam. Have fun. Okay, wow. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome aboard AAA Horse and Carriage. Again, my name is Laura. I'm going to be your tour guide and chauffeur for roughly the next hour as we travel around the eastern side of one of the most beautiful city parks in the world. Before I begin telling you about the park itself, let me introduce to you my two very handsome co-workers up ahead. On the left-hand side, we have Buzz, and on the right-hand side, we have Roy. Buzz and Roy. Bud is almost 12 years old. He joined us about 3 seasons ago with his brother called Banjo, Bud and Banjo. And they are both Percherons, a French breed of draft horse bred in La Perche, France. Roy on the right-hand side, he came to us last season with his friend called Chief. They are both spotted draft horses. The draft horses, they were originally bred to carry knights and armor into battle. That armor was so heavy, the knights themselves had to be hoisted up onto their horses via a pulley system. If they got knocked off during battle, they'd be walking home. Over the years, of course, the horses were bred to do different jobs like farming, fishing, forestry. Back home in the UK, where I'm from, I've even seen some draft horses pulling boats down canals. So they are incredibly versatile. Throughout the tour, you will hear me refer to all of the horses that we own here in Stanley Park as boys. There is an old city bylaw from the 1700s that states all working horses in the city of Vancouver must be a gelding. That is, of course, a male neutered horse. The reason behind the law, well, how do I say this politely? If you take a group of boys and you introduce them to the girls, the boys might get a little bit distracted. So now you know why we only have boys. But I will tell you a lot more about my two boys later on in the tour, but now of course we welcome you to Stanley Park. How is the volume? Can everybody hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
Yes? Fantastic. If it does get quieter or louder and you would prefer it to be the opposite way around, just let me know and I'll happily adjust it for you. It takes them about 11 to 12 days to make the sailing. In 2016, Amavis set the record. 8 days, 9 hours, 17 minutes, and 50 seconds, blowing all records out of the water by over a day. As HMCS Discovery. HMCS stands for His Majesty's Canadian Ship, whilst Discovery is the name of the ship that Captain George Vancouver sailed into Broad in Laton. But in a moment, I would recommend pointing your cameras to the right of the carriage. This is one of my favourite views of Cole Harbour looking into the city. Totem poles in front. Keep going. Yep. Sitting in the water on the right-hand side, you are about to see one of our floating chevron stations, our gas station. I say one of ours. There used to be multiples, but this is the remaining one. It's currently being refueled. But the gas station is a fully functional gas station. If you hop on board, you'll find lots of sweets and energy drinks. It's used to refuel the boats and the seaplanes. The seaplanes are moved by the convention centre on the right-hand side. They'll fly from here to Victoria, Seattle, and up to Whistler. They do go further afield on request.
The White House?
Now, the convention centre was built in 2009 for the 2010 Winter Olympics. The 5-acre grass roof is used to collect rainwater. That in turn is used to flush the toilets. But it was a media centre during the Olympics. It's now used mainly for conventions and other functions. The large white building with sails on top to the right is known as Canada Place, built for Expo in 1986, Vancouver's centennial year. It can dock up to 4 cruise ships there at any one time. They go from here to Alaska in the summer months, but also further afield to Japan, New Zealand, and Hawaii. To the right of Canada Place, there is a large white building with blackened windows. It has a triangle on top. That triangle is the 12 o'clock horn. Again, it plays the first notes of "Oh Canada" every day at 12. To the right, there is a blue building with a dome on top. That is the Pan Pacific Hotel. Above that building is the brown building, and at the very top of that building is the Air Traffic Control Centre for the seaplanes.
Right there, the
To the right of that building is a circular building. That is the Harbour Centre. It has the Canadian flag on top. It's got the revolving restaurant and lookout. And in front of us now, we have the totem pole. We'll be stopping here for 5 minutes to let you hop off and enjoy. If you look to the front of the carriage, you'll see an archway. This is designed by Musqueam artist Susan Point. It is called People Amongst the People. It contains 2 figures, both a man and a woman, with their arms outstretched in welcome to you, the people, onto the Musqueam territory. So that is a lovely welcome for you. So these 5 minutes are for you to hop off, run over, take a couple of photos, and walk back to the carriage. If you look at your watches, you'll notice the time is 12:12. Please be back on board at 12:17. It gives you 5 minutes. If you hear me ring the bell, like that, run. And then if you can hop off on the left-hand side, that keeps you nice and safe from the traffic. Oh, there we go. Watch your step as you jump off. Enjoy.
I don't feel like it, but we walked here.
Oh, yeah.
Where's the totem? Totem pole? Oh. Here it is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're made by later people.
Hey Meta, what time is it? Hey Meta, 2-minute timer. Oh, that's a nice one.
He was born in Prince Albert, Saskatchewan in 1940, and he is Brockton Point Lighthouse. And although it was decommissioned in 2006, it still remains a very popular place for proposals. We'll let these bikes go past.
Will you marry me? Or just the second night today?
You'll notice that we got some snow yesterday. There's a light dusting at the top of the mountains. Now that we've turned the corner, we also get a much better view of the rest of the port of Vancouver. It is a natural deep water harbour, perfect for exporting and importing things from, just like the big pile of yellow to the right. Does anybody know what the big pile of yellow is?
No. Sulfur?
Starts with the letter S. Yes, good job, sulfur. Sulfur is a byproduct of the sour gas wells up in northern BC and Alberta. Shipped here by train, we can stockpile up to 140,000 tons of it. It gets mixed with potash, which is held in the blue containers to the left of it, creating fertilizer. We then ship it to over 40 different countries. What doesn't get used up in that process gets used up in another. Vulcanization, the hardening of rubber. Something very handy here in Canada for the making of hockey pucks. That is a lot of hockey pucks. Oh boys, well done. On the left-hand side, we've got the Vancouver Cricket and Rugby Club Clubhouse. This is that cricket pitch here on the left-hand side. And I've got to say, I think our secret to the cricket pitch here is the Canadian geese. They do a fantastic job of manicuring and fertilizing the area. And, oh, we can see a seaplane coming into land overhead.
Here comes Patty. She's coming back. There it is. There it is.
It's like it's going up.
Surrounded on all sides.
Oh, one on this side. Yeah.
Coming up ahead of us, you will see in a moment a beautiful brown cottage. It has some hummingbird feeders in the window. This brown cottage is the last place in Stanley Park where anybody is allowed to live. This is the home of the 9 o'clock gun caretaker. The 9 o'clock gun is a 12-pound muzzled feeder cannon that is situated just slightly further up from the Harry Jerome statue. Cast in Woolwich in England in 1816, brought over to Victoria to play its part in their defence system during the British-American boundary dispute, and eventually brought over to the park. But not before our caretaker complained of his very dangerous job. For each night at 9 o'clock, he would have to walk over to Brockton Point, and on the end of a very long fishing rod-like apparatus, place and then dangle over the water's edge a stick of dynamite. Of course, he would light it. Looking ahead of us in the water, in a moment you'll spot our next attraction. This is a gal in a wetsuit. She might look familiar. That is because Douglas Brown, a Vancouver-based lawyer, he travelled to Copenhagen, Denmark, where he fell in love with their statue of a Little Mermaid. So much so that he actually asked the Danes if he could have a copy. To which they replied, absolutely not. No, go and get your own ideas. Luckily for us, he did. He came back and he commissioned a local artist, Alec Imredy, to come up with something similar, but not too similar, of course, that they got sued. And have a good look at her. She's in fact a girl, not a mermaid. 2 legs left, flippers on her feet, goggles on her head. 9 times out of 10, she's even sporting a seagull on top of her head. And every year on her birthday, June 10th, Alec the artist would come down to the seawall here and give her a good bath. He would even hand out carrot cake to passers-by to celebrate. Unfortunately, she hasn't had a good bath since 1994, when he very sadly passed away. But if you're here on June 10th, you will find me looking for volunteers. Ooh. Good boy. Looking behind the girl in a wetsuit, that is the city of North Vancouver. The mountain behind it with radio towers on top, very hard to see today, but that is known as Seymour Mountain. Looking directly across from us, we have Grouse Mountain with a gondola running up the side, and there is a windmill on top, but you can barely see it. If we look to the bridge in front, we have the city of West Vancouver behind it, and the mountain up there is known as Cypress Mountain. That is where I spend my winter as a ski instructor, babysitting children on skis. That is a lot of fun, but I'll give you one guess as to whether the horses or the children listen better. Horses. Oh, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Good boy, bud. With the Irish brewing company Guinness. Guinness? Yeah? Guinness, back in the day, bought the property development in West Vancouver. All the houses on the hillside over there. At the time, there was no bridge, just a ferry that was pretty inconsistent and unreliable. So Guinness asked the city to build a bridge. The city said no. They didn't want to pay for it or cut a big road through Stanley Park. It took them 40 years of negotiations with the city. But eventually, the city said yes. However, there was a catch. Guinness had to pay for everything. And they did. Once it got approved in 1937, it only took them 18 months to build, less than 2 years. Originally, it was a toll bridge. Nowadays, it's free to cross. And the property development in West Vancouver, that is all known as the British Properties. Back in the day, if you wanted to own a house over there, you did in fact have to own a British passport. Nowadays, of course, all you're going to need is a lot of money. It is going to set you back between $5 and $20 million to own a house over there. So you'll find that BC not only stands for British Columbia, it also stands for bring cash. You'll be sharing your house with the likes of, well, your neighborhood with the likes of Oprah Winfrey. All houses over there. Now the body of water we're currently following, this is known as Burrard Inlet. home to lots of animals like salmon, seals, sea lions, otters and orcas, even the occasional whale. When they swim through underneath the bridge, they always make the evening news. Speaking of bridges, there is a second bridge at the bottom of Broad Inlet. You would have noticed it earlier on in the tour. It is the third bridge to span that particular part of the inlet down there. But it was during the construction of the second bridge that stood there when disaster struck. End of the day, once the wave goodbye to the last of my lovely tour guests, we go back to the barn, unhitch them, unharness them, give them a nice cool shower to wash away all the sweat and the dirt, take them out to the paddock. That way they're gonna have a good roll, run around, bit of grass that they like. Woo, good boy! If you stick out your tongue, you can take some horsehair back as a souvenir. Good boys. Round of applause. Yeah, good job. Well done. We are going to turn the corner here left, and we're going to stop on the right hand side to give the boys a break before we continue on. Go boys, there we go. Oh, squirrel! Crossing the road. That's one of our eastern grey squirrels. They come in grey and black in colour. They were actually gifted to us in 1909 by the New York City Central Park Park staff. It's just the gift that keeps on giving. We started with 8 breeding pairs of eastern grey squirrels, and now they've overtaken Stanley Park in the lower mainland. 20 by the Kiwanis Club, a service club here in Vancouver. They wanted to showcase how well roses do in the Vancouver climate. And they certainly do. We've got over 40 different pots of them. While we're waiting for the roses to come in, we've got beautiful displays of tulips and daffodils. On the left, those are the rhododendron bushes. We have a whole garden dedicated to them on the other side of Loch Lagoon. On the right hand side, we have the rose arches, a very popular place for weddings. We usually see about 3 or 4 weddings each weekend. In 2018, one of my colleagues saw 9 weddings in the garden at once. It's a very busy day. You'll see that's the start of our Bat Hotel on the right hand side. Also down on the right is this gigantic tree stump. It has 2 more trees growing out the top of it. There is a tree in particular that likes to do that. It is known as the Western Hemlock. It will situate itself on top of a dead or dying tree, sending its roots down all around to suck up all the nutrients. On the left-hand side, you can see what happens when the old tree eventually rots away. You're left with what looks like a floating root system. Now the First Nations could take the bark of a Western hemlock, mash it up to create many different colours of dye from it. If you mix the bark up with water, we give you a brown dye. Mixed it up with salmon roe, it will give you either an orange or red dye. If you mixed it up with urine, it would give you a black dye. I wonder who thought of that the first time round. That's the chap who dedicated the park on October 28, 1889. He was Lord Governor General of Canada, the Queen's representative over here at the time. You might know his name from somewhere else. He had 2 sons, both avid hockey players. They asked their dad to donate the trophy he had in his possession at the time to what is now the modern day NHL. Unfortunately, here in Vancouver, we're not too familiar with that Stanley Cup.
Pretty much done.
Savage ice hockey joke. To the right, we've got the Rowing Club. They've had a little bit more success than our Vancouver Canucks ice hockey team have had. They've won a few Olympic medals in past years. But they hire out the deck in the summer months for weddings. Very beautiful venue. On the left, this gentleman is Robert Burns, my fellow Scotsman. He is our Scottish national poet, because he talks so much about friendship and peace in his poems. And And then on the left-hand side, this is the very first monument erected here in Stanley Park. Funded in 1905 by school children. They were sent door to door selling pictures of her to raise funds. Originally, it was a drinking fountain. It would have had 2 chains, cups attached, so you could have filled up a cup and had a sip of water. Luckily, it didn't take COVID for the city to realise everybody drinking out the same 2 cups. Well, that's just nasty. So now it's a regular old monument.
Where's your wallet? Okay, so you could get 5.
But no one.
No one is?
These are special horses.
Hey, baby. Hey. That's good. I'm just recording anyway. Here. My hair's weird. One's bigger than the other? Do they have like shoe horse? Oh, they do. That's why they make that noise.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the better beach, not right here.
I can show you pictures of my photo cheddar. Cheddar is such a good point.
Salmon pool. Nature's salmon recipe. There's a sleeping duck over there. Nothing that. I don't know if this is the place. I think this is the place where we could eat. Nanay? Oh, Lola. Oh no, this is a scenery right here. Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah. Hi, Lola. Good. Good. It's cold, and it's colder here too. Oh my washroom. Alright, girl. Okay, so there's a menu here. Vegetarian, now it's gluten free. So just a salmon. The only thing I can have here is just a salmon. Chocolate mousse cake. Oh, all the squirrels. So what? There's a family of them over there. In front, right there. Family of squirrels. We just took the Lions Gate Bridge We are now at the Park Royal, north and south. We're on the north side, south is on that side. There's
Take a picture of me.
Why is it blurry? I wonder if they have an underground connection.
What do you mean?
Because you got south and north.
Like you mean like inside?
Yeah. Are we going to the city market or no? Yeah. Okay, let's go then. So we're on the roof of the north. Are we on the north? Yeah, we're on the north entrance, which is just a parking lot. But you can see some. I think so. High-end apartments, maybe. Like these are like big apartments. That's not a duck. And is that entrance to the Loblaw? Yeah. We're in Loblaw's city market, kind of like a Safeway, but Loblaw's version of it. Pretty nice. Huh? No, it was on the outside. Is that what you want? So then we have to leave.
Maybe just buy some stuff here.
That's what I'm looking for. Something to buy.
Border countries for 800. Go north from Costa Rica and you're in the
This is our window view from our hotel. And this is our hotel room.
Level up to 12. In 2010, John Ramsay joined MLB's Dodgers from Albuquerque at this level of baseball, having spent 16 years in the minors. JD.
Or just Major League? Baseball.
No, it's AAA. Yes, we're not going to be in AAA. Old schools,
This is our bathroom.
Dagger was made of iron and paper, not from something, but from outer space via these falling bodies.
Meteorites. Top one syllable words. Wow.
Sometimes found before R. It's a six-letter word meaning to shed skin, as speech deregulated. Kick, little slap, that's the word.
Okay. And or maybe okay, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We're gonna be eating here, Gordon Ramsay's steak. Here we are, Gordon Ramsay and steak.